talk about South Carolina, right? You make a coaching change, and if you're Shane Beamer, something needed to change, right? The offense was not living up to expectations. So you send Mike Shula packing, and now you're on the hunt for an offensive coordinator. And this has to be the right hire because you have to find a way to save your own job. That's going to be a big, big problem. Now, who do you find to replace him? Let's talk about candidates that could replace South Carolina's vacant position at offensive coordinator. There are plenty of names, and it's whether or not you're going to be able to get an offensive coordinator, or do you go to the head coach that is at a group of 5 place. So right now, I think the first one that came to my head was, can you get Buster Faulkner from Georgia Tech? It's very clear that he is a great offensive coordinator. He's a great play caller. And if you look at what he's done with Haynes King, assuming that Lenora Sellers is going to stick around, imagine what they could do with Lenora Sellers and Buster Faulkner. That offense would look so much different. The talent level is so much greater at South Carolina. The potential is so much higher. Buster Faulkner would be, I think, a great pick for whoever is going to get him. And I think that he's going to be on a lot of lists. Shane Beamer, again, has to make the right call. This could be the right call here. You could also get it. It seems like Bobby Petrino is on his way to being the offensive coordinator or the head coach, at Arkansas. Maybe you get him to be an offensive coordinator if that doesn't work out. It's clear that he knows what he's doing as a play caller. It's clear that he knows how to utilize a talented quarterback. Taylor Green has done great things, and I think that Lenora Sellers can also do great things. He just needs the right play caller to be able to bring him there. And I think that they have the potential to make that happen if Petrino comes in. Another name that I've seen floating around is Andy Koltenicky. I don't necessarily know if South Carolina fans would be thrilled about Koltenicky coming in just because of Penn State's struggles at times this year. He has a unique system. He has obviously an innovative mind. And right now, I think that that's maybe what South Carolina needs. They need someone that's going to do something a little bit different, think outside the box. Koltenicky is the definition of an outside of the box thinker. And it'll be interesting to see if that's what they go with, if that's truly what they want, because I think that he is going to be somewhere at some point, and especially because Penn State's going to make a change. I don't think he's going to be at Penn State next year. So somebody is going to get a good offensive coordinator. It's just a matter of who. Maybe Gus Malzahn is the answer there. I don't necessarily know how, again, excited South Carolina fans would be for Gus Malzahn, but that is something to think about. It's clear that he knows how to coach an offense. And again, it'd be a different system than what you're going to be running, and gives, I don't know if you necessarily trust him to develop Lenora Sellers into an NFL prospect like he should be. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Other names to keep an eye on, Jonathan Brewer at Duke. Clearly, he knows how to coach an offense. What he's done with Darian Mensah is absolutely incredible. That's a guy who's going to get a lot of attention that maybe hasn't gotten in already. So I think that he could potentially be a good candidate for someone like South Carolina. After that, it's going to be, I think there are maybe some offensive coordinators you could potentially get, but maybe you go with the group of 5 head coach route. Is a guy like Eric Morris going to get a Power 4 job as a head coach? I don't necessarily know. I think that maybe you're looking at an ACC job, maybe a Big 12 job. You're probably not going to see him at the Power 4 level. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. He is someone that you could reach out to. And again, that's a different system that gives your quarterback a lot more opportunities. And you look at what he's done with Drew Mestemaker, that should give you excitement about what he could potentially do for this team. After that, who else could you potentially get? You're not going to probably get a Power 4 head coach to come and be your offensive coordinator, but maybe Sean Lewis. I really like what Sean Lewis has done. It's very clear that he knows what he's doing as a play caller. And again, he's similar to Eric Morris. I don't know what kind of opportunities he's going to get as a head coach. I don't think he's going to get Power 4 opportunities as a head coach. So maybe he takes a coordinator position to be at that Power 4 level. He did it at Colorado. He kind of got thrown to the wolves. He kind of was just the scapegoat at Colorado. It's clearly that wasn't the problem. So maybe that's something that he decides that he wants to do. After that, I don't necessarily know who you're going to go after. It's probably going to be a coordinator. It's probably going to be someone who's doing really good things at a Power 4 level as a play caller, or a group of 5 head coach. that is an offensive mind. That is something to keep an eye on. South Carolina is going to have plenty of options. It's just going to come down to who's going to fit their system the best, who's going to fit their culture the best. And does Shane Beamer believe that they are going to be the reason why he keeps coaching for the long term at South Carolina?